Alright guys, we're back with another one, and we're doing a camera review. We're going to see what are the pros and cons between the LG V20 versus the LG V10. Both of the front-facing cameras on both of these phones have a regular front-facing camera and then a wide angle. Now, the LG V10 actually does that with two cameras in the front. The LG V20 does it with one 5-megapixel camera. So they're both 5-megapixel camera, but the LG V10 got two, and the LG V20 got one. How LG was able to get this thing done so right, I don't know. But I'm gonna take a look at these pictures, describe them, and then as the video's going, I'll put them up. So right here, I'm doing selfie shots with the V20, and I'm not a bokeh fan. I'm not a person that's a fan of bokeh shots. I like to get the shot, which is the main shot on a selfie is you, but I like it when someone can see me with a nice looking background. I'm not a fan of blur. So a lot of these cameras, a lot of these pictures, you're not gonna see that, but hey, with the LG cameras being so good, you might see some bokeh. You can see LG is using that beauty feature that's smoothing out my face, but you know, I'm trying to duck out the way. I'm trying to keep myself, because I want you to see the background as much as you're seeing myself. I want you to see the background as well, that the front-facing camera on the V20 is really not bad. So let's take a quick look at that. So with the V10, this is done a little bit more grayer day. Sun is going down, so it's two different parts of the day, but you get an idea of how the front faces are in different lighting conditions, especially with these shots that I took with the LG V10. The LG V20, this is shot 16.3 megapixels, but this is a 4.3 aspect ratio. When you want the LG V20 shots shot in 16:9, you go down to about 12 megapixels. So I shot it in 4:3, and I think it's a great shot. It caught the sun. You can see the sun along the water. I think it's a beautiful shot, especially for a cell phone, because not every camera can nail this type of shot, and I think the LG V20 nailed it. But when you switch over and you take a look at the next shot, which is the LG V10, this is an amazing 16:9, 15.9 megapixel shot. This shot is awesome. There's a little bird in the background. You got the sky. You got the little hint of the bird in the background. And boom, you got the water and the sun rays just raising off the water. It is an awesome shot. Now look at this. This is the shot of the shot. This is an 8-megapixel shot, wide angle, LG V20. This shot is gorgeous. I think this 8-megapixel shot actually did a better job than the 16s. I don't know, you guys tell me. This shot look amazing, shooting straight at the sun. It looks awesome. Now we have a shot here with the LG V20. We're shooting at a tree. So the tree is the main subject, and in the background, the trees in the background got a little bit of blur, just enough where I like it. I think it's an awesome shot. It's a simple shot, but it's awesome. It tells the story. I think it's a nice shot. But when you go, if you like bokeh, the LG V10 really got some nice blur in the background. Enough for you to make out what's going on and at the same time get some detail from the subject. I think that's an awesome shot. Now, if you look at these shots here, I wanted to get some shots of the water hitting the rocks, and so you can see the different contrasts. I didn't really nail it here, and it has a bit of haze from the sun. It's not really the greatest shot, and that's with the V20. And when we go over and we take a look at it with the LG V10, it's the same type of haze, but I think the LG did a little bit better shot of nailing what's going on. So I definitely think that the V10 nailed it here. All right, so here we at right now. We're looking at the V10. There's a gentleman taking pictures of the same thing I'm taking pictures of, that beautiful bridge. You can see the water, you can see the sky, so much detail in the shot. It looks so good. 16:9 the way I like it, 15.9 megapixel. And here we go, 4.3 aspect ratio on the V20, 16.3 megapixels. Look at it. It's a gorgeous shot. But you know what? That 4.3 aspect ratio I don't really like. But it's telling the story. A lot of detail. The sky look more blue. A little bit more enhancement going on here. But it does look good. Alright, and with the gentleman turning around, taking a look at me to see what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, you in the shot. Alright, so here we have looking down at the the park with the trees, and the leaves coming off the trees, and you see a little bit of the water, you see the lamppost, and it's a shot, a little bit of a messy shot, but it tells a story. I think the V20 did a good job. It looks okay. It tells the story. But man, when will you look at the V10. Look at the story the V10 is telling. It caught the picture better. It has more vibrancy. It told the story a little bit more. The V10 nailed it here with this particular shot. And the last shot, because the video is going too long, we have the LG V20, 12.2 megapixel, a 16:9 wide aspect ratio. I like that. You can see the sun going down. You could just see the tip of the sun and the different color rays around. I think the V20 pretty much hit it, nailed it, brightened up the scene a little bit more than what it actually was. It looks good. You can see the boat there in the background. It looks good. Good shot. A little bit of the clouds. Nice. With the sun rays, it was a nice shot. The V10 caught this shot a little bit better. So, this pretty much is summing up the review. Between these two phones, if you really like 16:9 shots at the full 16 megapixels, you're going to really like the LG V10. If you don't care 4:3 16:9s, but you just still want a good shot, yes, you can get a good shot. So you might be saying, I think the V10 16 megapixel camera is better than the V20. You might be right. But the the V20 got an awesome 8 megapixel wide angle shot. You can't get that type of shot from the V10. So pretty much with that, guys, I prefer the LG V10 rear camera more than the V20. But I like having the wide angle on the LG V20. The V10 don't have that. And when it comes to the front cameras, whatever the LG V10 can do, the V20 can do it too. With the regular and the wide angle, I think they both on par. They both have the front camera working pretty well. But I might give a little bit of a nudge to the front camera to the LG V20. So if I had to pick a winner, which you know I always pick a winner, I gotta say the LG V20 with the overall 2 cameras in the back makes this a better deal. The LG V20 wins this camera review.